The video you're about to see was taken on January 17th of 2022. We cannot believe it is a little over a year later, and we are so excited to fill you guys in on where we're at now. We've documented a little bit of the journey up until this point, and there's a lot to share. But we wanted to start with where it all began. So this is the first video that we ever took. Please excuse some of the audio and noise issues and choppy editing. We have a lot to learn. It's going to be a journey, but we can't wait to take you guys along with us. Enjoy.
Get comfortable.
Yo, what's up? I'm Marlon. This is my beautiful wife, Anna, and we are the Jones Fosters. Before we tell you what we're doing, we want to tell you a little bit about who we are. Again, I'm Marlon. I'm Anna, and this is the story. I'm Marlon. This is Anna, and this is our story. Twinkle lights, sparkles.
Oh, I wish I had
Should we
some
dust-
glitter. 4 months ago, this sweet man of mine wanted to take me on a date. It was the month of September. You know we're all thinking it. We want to cue the song, but we don't know about copyright stuff yet, So he wanted to take me to this awesome restaurant called The Melting Pot. It was an hour and a half away, and we didn't really want to pay for lodging, but we wanted to be there, and we wanted to get there and stay there. We had a Camry, and we had just gotten a RAV4. We had been really wanting to spend the night in this car because it was like bigger than our previous car. So we were like, now's the perfect time. Why don't we stay in our car? We had the best time at dinner, slightly challenging with some like the cheese and everything. It was very stringy. We found the perfect spot in a Sam's Club parking lot. And we put up these blackout curtains. When I say blackout curtains, I mean we kept trash bags.
Yeah, we did it the real way, you know?
So we put up twinkle lights and we had a blast. Marlon's parents encouraged us, which was super sweet before we left. Do you know about that?
Yeah, so first of all, the date idea came from them too. So shout out to my moms and my pops. They said, hey, you should take her to the melting pot. One of the things they wanted us to do was take photos of things that you find beauty in so that you can discuss those things. You could talk about, like, I took a photo of this and this is why I find beauty in it. So I thought it was a really cool idea. So we did just that.
The first year that we were together, Marlon got me this Polaroid camera, and that was what we took with us. And we just started taking pictures of things that we found beauty in. So we spent the rest of our day just talking about the things that we found beauty in, the why behind we found beauty. And honestly, we just started dreaming. And it led us to some pretty big dreams. But this time it was different because it felt like it was something that we could pursue and make happen. We got to the point where we didn't want to talk about it anymore. Like, we wanted to do it.
So that leads us back to why we're here. So because of all of these things on our dates, I think God reminded us of our passions. He gave us this dream of how we can practically do those things. So we've decided to maybe buy a camper, an RV, or a school bus to be able to make it our home so that we're able to travel the states and love on different people in different states. And the reason that we're starting all of this is because we want to invite all of you guys into our journey.
Yeah, because this is like, we have no idea what we're doing. Let me just start out by saying that. And it's still as excited as we are. And even though these past few months we've been taking a lot of steps towards it, in a sense, it almost still feels impossible. We have no idea what this is going to look like. And we kind of joke a lot about it because in the beginning we were like, oh, we want a truck and a pull behind camper, like 28 feet. That's our sweet spot.
That's a sweet spot. Then we were like, you know what? That's a little too long. 19 to 21 feet is our sweet spot. That's what we want to do, like, for sure.
Then we were like, why are we getting a truck and a camper? Like, we should just get both in one. So we for sure want an RV.
Yeah. Now we're like something smaller, you know, for just you and I, like a Sprinter van.
But this whole
Yeah.
time we're like, oh, but we would never get something that we renovate ourselves because that's probably a terrible idea. Until last week when we're like,
We should get a school bus. We should get a tiny school bus. That way we can flip it, and then we can have all the people that we know who are capable of doing all these construction things to help us. Yeah, that would be a great way to like invite them into the journey, you know? So that's what we've decided on.
no, it's not at all. We still have no idea.
Uh,
But that's why we want to start now because we don't know. And there's so much that we have to learn.
So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to see our journey and how God's moving in our life or how we're just being able to be a part of other people's lives, then subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Bam. Fuck.
We have one of those cut things.
Go get it.
You go get it.
I'll get the scissors. That's what I do.
You changed yours.
That's
We
right.
have video evidence.